Imagine a lonely stretch of highway in rural Texas. The date is March 14th, 1973. It's the deepest part of the night, 3:34 a.m. The sky is moonless and the empty road disappears into endless dark fields. Not a single car passes for miles. The wind moves slowly through the trees, making them whisper against the night. Inside a small local police dispatch office, the night shift is dragging by. The fluorescent lights hum quietly overhead. Papers sit untouched on the desk, and the coffee in dispatcher Martha's cup has already gone cold. It's the kind of silence that only exists in the middle of the night. Then suddenly, the emergency phone rings. The sound slices through the quiet like a knife. Martha picks up the receiver calmly. She has answered thousands of calls before. Most of them are routine: drunk drivers, small accidents, lost travelers. But the moment she presses the receiver to her ear, something feels wrong. On the other end is a woman's voice, soft, weak, barely above a whisper. But beneath the whisper is something else, pure terror. The woman speaks in short, desperate breaths, as if she has been running. They are here, in the trees. Martha immediately sits up straight. "Ma'am, calm down. Tell me your location." The woman continues, her voice trembling. "I have less than 10 minutes. If you don't reach the Miller farm now, I am a dead woman." Martha freezes. The Miller farm. Everyone in town knows that place. It had been abandoned for years. Before Martha can ask another question, a strange sound begins echoing through the call. At first it's faint, then clearer. A clock, a loud, rhythmic ticking. Tick, tock, tick, tock. Each second sounds louder than the last. The ticking begins speeding up, almost like a countdown. The woman's breathing becomes frantic. "Please, hurry!" Tick, tock, tick, tock. Then suddenly, the line goes dead. The clock on Martha's desk reads 3:35 a.m. Martha doesn't hesitate. Within seconds, she radios the nearest patrol units. 6 officers respond. They are some of the most experienced men on the force. They split into 2 patrol cars and speed toward the old Miller property. The empty Texas roads stretch ahead of them as their sirens cut through the silent farmland. Their headlights slice through the darkness while gravel roads twist between empty fields. Inside the cars, the officers say very little. Everyone knows the reputation of that farm. Some say strange lights have been seen there at night. Others claim the place is cursed. But right now, there may be a woman in danger, and they have less than 10 minutes. The engines roar as they push their vehicles faster. Every second matters. Finally, at 3:42 a.m., just 8 minutes after the call, their headlights illuminate the rusted iron gates of the Miller property. The officers radio dispatch one last time. "We are entering the grounds. All is quiet." Martha hears the message clearly. Then nothing. The radio goes silent, completely silent. 20 minutes later, backup units arrive. They expect to find an active crime scene, maybe a hostage situation, maybe a rescue. What they find instead will confuse investigators for decades. The air around the Miller farm is unnaturally still. No wind, no animals, just a heavy, suffocating silence. As the backup officers drive into the property, their headlights reveal something horrifying. The 2 patrol cars are still there, but they no longer look like cars. They look like twisted skeletons of metal. Both vehicles have been completely destroyed by heat. Not normal fire, something far worse. The paint has peeled away. The steel frames have bubbled and warped like soft wax. The metal doors look like they melted. It's as if the cars were exposed to temperatures far beyond anything known. But here is the impossible part. The grass beneath the cars is completely untouched, green, unburned, cool to the touch. Whatever heat destroyed those vehicles was somehow focused only on them. And even stranger, the sirens are still faintly whining. Their batteries somehow survived. But the most disturbing discovery waits on the front porch of the farmhouse. Lined up perfectly are 6 police uniforms, each one folded with almost robotic precision. 6 shirts, 6 pairs of pants, 6 shining badges reflecting the moonlight. The caps are placed neatly on top. Along the porch wall sit 6 pairs of boots, polished to a mirror shine. Each officer's gun remains inside its holster. Every weapon fully loaded, not a single bullet fired. It looks less like a crime scene, and more like some kind of dark ritual. 6 men had simply vanished. The officers slowly enter the house, weapons drawn, flashlights cutting through the darkness. Inside, the air is freezing cold. The smell of old dust fills the rooms. Cobwebs hang from every corner. It is obvious the house has been abandoned for years, except if